Hey guys, so today is Prime Day. It's Monday, July 15th, and it will be Prime Day the 15th and 16th, so today and tomorrow. And I just wanted to start off the video by mentioning some cool gadgets that you might want to check out because they will probably be on sale today since it is Prime Day. I will link them down below if you're interested. And then I will also be talking about what I'm going to be doing. It's not a diet, it's more of a routine that I'm going to be starting. So I guess you can say it's somewhat of a challenge that I'm going to be starting, and it's a certain way that I'm going to eat. I'll tell you a little bit more about that later on in the video, but let's get into the Amazon gadgets real quick, and then we will jump into the rest of the video showing you guys what I'm eating. So the first thing I want to talk about is the Etekcity Smart Fitness Scale, and this is a Bluetooth scale. So when you get the scale, all you have to do is scan the QR code and it will take you straight to the app and download it. Then you just set up with your weight. You can also add multiple users to the scale, up to 6 members. You can add and you can keep all of their information on your phone, or they can add it with their own phone and have all their information on their phone. So that's really cool. Another thing is it syncs all your information on your health app on your iPhone. So this is how the scale looks. It's a little bit bigger than the other one, and it's a lot more sleek. Like you can tell right here, it's just really thin, and I just like the way this one looks. And it also has a little bit of a different setup than the other scale. So that's how you get it started, and once you step on it, it automatically Bluetooths to your phone. So you open the app and you will see it right here. This is my weigh-in, which I gained a pound. Don't judge me, it was the weekend. Whatever, it'll be gone in a second. The scale's weight capacity does hold up to 400 pounds, so that's really good. Most scales only go up to like 230 or 300 pounds. So once you weigh in, make sure you weigh in barefooted, by the way, so you can get all the correct stats. So here goes everything that you need to know: your BMI, your body fat, your muscle weight, your protein, everything. And it also gives you a little scale to tell you if you're obese, overweight, underweight, normal. So that's really cool. It also has a little section where you can add your goal weight, which I love because every time I weigh myself, I can see that my goal weight is 130. So it's nice to keep that in mind, that I'm getting closer every single day. So that is the scale. I will have it linked down below, and I will show you guys one more thing from Etekcity, and then we'll get to the food part of the video. So this is the Laser Grip 1080 infrared thermometer, and it's basically what it says it is. It's a laser thermometer. So I use this to check the temperature, like on chicken. You know, chicken has to be 360 degrees in order for it to be cooked. So instead of sticking like a fork or cutting it up, you know, I just point this at it and make sure it says 360. I'm just showing you guys that it's accurate. This is just cold water. I was gonna boil some eggs, and yeah. And also, if you measure in different units, it also has a button to change it from Fahrenheit to Celsius, so that you also have the option to turn off the laser if you don't need to use that. And then there's also a light for the screen to light up. So it's just a really cool, handy thing to keep on hand in the kitchen, especially when you're trying to check temperatures of things to see if things are cooked. So another thing that I use this for mostly every single day is to see if my hard-boiled eggs are cooked, because sometimes I cook them and they come out runny in the middle and it's pretty gross. So as long as it's above 160, that means your eggs are cooked. I will link this down in the description also if you're interested. So now on to the food portion of the video. Just to start off in the morning, pull down some meat because we're going to need this for the next 3 days. And then I'm also going to need a can of green beans and some taco seasoning. That will be dinner. I'm going to go ahead and explain a little bit more of this new challenge or routine that I'm taking on. To tweak it a little bit off of the military diet or the 3-day diet. Basically, I was like, why not try it and document it and see if it worked? So I will be eating this way for 3 days this week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Then I will go back to still eating healthy the way that I showed you guys in my last video, pretty much those things. And then next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'll eat this way, you know, and then so on and so on. and we will see how that works. Like, we all know consistency is key, so I'm trying to be really consistent. And I did say in my last video, I'm like laid back and not trying to like be so crazy and anal about things, but I still do want to lose weight. I still do have some goals to reach, and I'm nowhere near them. So as you can see from the scale that I'm going to show you guys, I'm nowhere near where I need to be. I'm still considered morally obese, which sucks, but I mean, I got myself there, so whatever. And I will check back with you guys next Monday to show you my results. So today I weigh myself, you'll see what that is in a second, and then next Monday I will show you my results. Yeah, I'll probably make videos throughout the week too, showing you like what I eat on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and stuff like that. But I'm still gonna be working out, so nothing's changing besides for what I'm eating. Still doing intermittent fasting, so I don't eat after 5. So I have my breakfast at 9, my lunch at 1, and then I have my dinner at 4. That way I don't eat after 5. And then with the intuitive eating thing, still doing that. Sometimes I'm not hungry for lunch, so I mean, sometimes I'm not hungry for dinner after I eat lunch, so it really just depends. But for these 3 days I'm gonna try to eat dinner, but if I'm not hungry I won't eat it.
So on to the way I'm going to be eating for the next 3 days, and I hope you guys join me if you want to. If you do, let me know down below. So this is just the kind of coffee that I get, and it tastes so good. It's from Kroger's. It's like the freshly ground kind, and I just put a couple of scoops in there. I make a travel sized mug, and I have coffee twice a day, once before breakfast and then or with my breakfast, and then once with my lunch. So I do have my coffee with creamer. I add the sugar-free vanilla cream. Oh no, I actually add the regular creamer. And I have 2 tablespoons of this in the first cup of coffee and in the second cup of coffee. And then I also add some Splenda and some sugar-free vanilla syrup. But if you don't like any of this, you can use whatever you want. Just measure out what you're using for both cups of coffee. So this next thing that I'm gonna do is gonna sound very, very weird, but if you ever try the military diet, they tell you to eat grapefruit, or you can substitute the grapefruit with baking soda water. And I usually do this because it really does work. Like, it helps me lose weight. I don't know how, I don't know why, but it does. So I take half a teaspoon of some baking soda and I mix it with cold water, like ice cold water, tiny bit of ice cold water, and you just mix that around until it's dissolved. I guess it's kind of like a different version of drinking like Himalayan salt water or hot lemon water or something of that nature, but it really does work, so try it. Now, on to breakfast. I'm having, of course, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter and 2 slices of bread and half of a large banana. I forgot to say, make sure you drink the baking soda water before you eat breakfast and then drink a bottle of water after that. So yeah, anyways, here is my breakfast with my coffee. I already drank my baking soda water and I'm gonna eat my breakfast and drink my coffee. Now for lunch, you're going to need to prep a little bit. So I'm going to boil 6 eggs and that will last me 3 days. It'll be 2 eggs each day. You don't have to boil them if you don't want to. You can scramble them or eat them whatever way you like, but just make sure you have 2 eggs with your lunch. And I'm also going to add these little smokies. These are just like the little sausages, turkey sausages, and I add 5 of them because that is a serving. So I have the 2 boiled eggs and the 5 sausages all packaged out for the next 3 days. You don't have to use these sausages if you don't like them. They could be the little Vienna sausages or any kind of protein. Just make sure it's only 1 serving because we already have the egg as a protein. And so yeah, that will be part of lunch. So we'll have these sausages. I did add a tiny bit of barbecue sauce with that, a tiny bit. And then I have 5 saltine crackers, 1 slice of cheese, the 2 boiled eggs, and 10 grapes. So that is my lunch. I didn't get to record dinner, but I did have the green beans. It was half a cup of green beans with 3 ounces of turkey meat with a little bit of taco seasoning. And that's what I'll be eating for the next 3 days. So let me know if you guys are joining me in the comments below.